Hey everybody, welcome back to X-Plane 11. I am Bill, and this is the Skyline Simulations John Wayne Airport. I wanted to give you guys a little tour around this airport because I think it is very well done. There's a ton of very cool details. Um, yeah, I just wanted to share this airport with you. So first off, the runway textures look absolutely fantastic, spot on, um, miles better than a default. And a default, John Wayne is not terrible in X-Plane, but this is just all kinds of details that make it that much better. Everything is where it is in real life, and almost everything is actually named the same as it is in real life. So like Signature Aviation over here. You got the Lion Air Museum here. Martin Aviation, and another signature over there as well. This is actually cool too. If you go, I can't remember the name of the website, but it's like if you go to airplanes for sale John Wayne or something, there is a plane sales company that takes all of its pictures right there, so that's kind of a cool little detail. Oh, one more thing on the general aviation is this is I drove by here for the first time and I thought this was super cool. I'd never seen, like covered parking, covered tie downs for general aviation planes. Really pretty cool looking. And then all the little the tire marks on the tarmac, super cool details. It's not perfect. There's some areas that are a little bit rough, but the overall feel landing at this airport has improved dramatically. Moving on to the commercial side of things, animated jetways. I have not messed with this yet, so I don't know how those animate, but apparently they do. Ground traffic, everything is updated as well for this. And I'm really kind of focusing more on just the textures and the placement of things more so than the functionality, which I haven't fully explored yet, but just the look of this is fantastic. We got some restaurants in here. We got Subway, McDonald's, Pizza Hut. I think there's a CPK. Oh, Starbucks, and yep, California Pizza Kitchen in there. So kind of a nice touch. Terminal looks exactly as it does in real life. And even if we go on the other side of the terminal, this is laid out exactly as it is in real life as well. So here's the bus terminal. This is kind of getting mixed up with my ortho scenery as well. Here's all the valeted cars parked on the arrivals area, or I should say departures. The two parking garages, and this is kind of a cool feature for those that actually go in and out of this airport, is the actual street signs. 55 North Anaheim. I thought that was a really cool feature. They added some other things around the airport as well, which I thought was cool. So they've updated all these buildings. There's a gas station right on this corner. I don't know if it's a Chevron. Holy crap, they have El Torito. I didn't even notice that before. That's awesome. That's really cool. And the IHOP. No freaking way. That is so funny. They got the El Torito, the IHOP, and now I'm almost convinced that that is probably a Chevron. Hilton. Yeah, this is. I didn't even look at this before, but these are all the actual buildings. Wells Fargo, Merrill Lynch. That is so cool. I mean, they really honestly could have gotten away with just random buildings, but the fact that they have the actual businesses, and this is all pretty. Executive Park, yep. This is all exactly as it is in real life. Got the car park here, Executive Park. In fact, I actually parked, this is elevated in real life right here. And I sat here and I've got an amazing video of my wife flying in right here, and it is the coolest spot to watch planes come in. The 737s just are right here and drop down right there. It is very cool to watch. Another non-airport detail is the blimp hangars, which they've got. I thought that was a cool addition. I didn't even notice that until I was coming around on an approach and was like, oh, that's new and very cool. Insanely well done. I mean, I can't believe that they've got these buildings. All the businesses, California Bank and Trust. That's some fantastic detail. I love that. Attention to detail at its finest. Just amazing looking airport. I mean, this shot kind of really tells it all. You know, you got the brown grass. The runway surfaces look fantastic. The terminal looks just perfect. Amazing runway, amazing airport. So let's, I don't want to do too much else in terms of, you know, like showing you around on the ground, but I do kind of want to do a couple of landings just so you can see what it looks like as you're approaching. So I'm just going to get set up on final approach in a little 172, which is waiting for me down there. So I'm going to get that set up and see what 20 left looks like. Okay, we are somewhat lined up here for 20 left. Now the combination of the ortho scenery plus the airport pack makes this look so good. Even if you haven't flown into John Wayne but been around it, it looks perfect. Just exactly like it. We're way high, holy crap. Down here. That's good. A bunch of flaps. And how did I get so high? Dump it in. All these buildings down here are all real life buildings as well. The Executive Park right here. Man, how did I get so freaking high? I do think that the glide slope might be a little bit low according to the lights here, because this doesn't feel too high, but according to the lights it is. We're lined up nice, grass looks great, terminal looks awesome there. Slowing down a little bit, we're way left of center there. Ugh, ugly, ugly. Ugly, but it wasn't terrible. I mean, it was pretty bad, to be honest. But I also kind of wasn't fully paying attention to what I was doing, more what the scenery looked like. Alright, so let's rewind that a little bit. Take a look. A couple of views from outside. It looks full and it looks really good. The grass looks really good. That brown kind of dead grass color looks awesome. We've got the tower view. Like, see, that was, according to the lights, was on glide slope, and that was way low. Yeah, other than that little kind of float, like that, to me that looks like really shallow, but maybe it's not. Alright, so I kind of let it float there for a second, and then, yeah, that wasn't so bad. It felt way rockier. And I'm still left of center. I'm trying to line up, I've been working on that, trying to be on the center line or a little bit to the right. Because with the piston planes, it kind of, and I don't know if it's simulated fully here, but it tends to, you know, push you off to the left a little bit. Let's do one more look from, I think there's like a runway view. Where is that at? Here it is. Let's kind of go here. Float. Like that, and that's kind of a cool view right there. You can just see how many world objects there are, and really add some realism to it. Okay, so now I'm going to attempt an approach in a 737. So let's give that a shot real quick. Okay, so getting kind of lined up here for final approach. We got, we don't need that much flaps, I don't think. 25 should be good. Gear is down. Let's see where we're at here. Low. Maybe. Can't tell. That, yep, that's 4 red. So we're low. Where is the freeway? Oh, there it is. Okay. There's the 55, and that's, I gotta basically run parallel to that. And that will line me up. Yeah, still low. I live directly under this approach, so I see 737s coming around every day. It's pretty cool. And all the corporate jets too. That's pretty fun. And I totally botched this. Let's get back up on it. Okay, we got one white. We'll try to get 2 and then follow it down. So there's the 55, and this is what I'm assuming the pilots kind of use as a visual reference, and they just cut this corner right here and takes you right to the runway. And that should be 2 right there. Man, I haven't landed one of these in this sim for a while. This is going to be pretty ugly, I have a feeling. The barn out of the way. Okay, we're high. Keep it low. Throttle for
1,000.
altitude, pitch for speed. Way high, yikes. This is gonna be so bad. But it looks cool coming in. The extra buildings that the airport adds makes this look a lot cooler. And the runway.
500.
texture is so much better. Okay, so there's the glide slope. And I'm still going left of center, which I don't know why I keep doing that.
300.
Steady. Perfect.
200.
A little bit low.
100.
Man, this thing is smooth and steady.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Still left of center, kind of sucks, but it is what it is, I guess. That was actually pretty smooth. Not bad. All right. Just flaps up. Sweet. Man, that looks so cool. Ooh. Taxiing a little quick. Alright, let's check that out and see what it looked like from the tower first. Okay, so it jumps to the nearest tower, which apparently is not John Wayne. Okay. Moving around a little bit, but pretty steady. I literally just drove by was at John Wayne today at the flight school and watching the planes come in. So I could just do that all day, and it looks exactly like this. That was like a half hop. Reversers. Yeah, I still don't like that I cannot get on that center line. That was like one tiny little hop. They for sure would have felt that. Yeah, I mean, look at the detail. This is awesome, especially for commercial planes. You know, for GA, I feel like, you know, some of these airport packs aren't completely necessary, but for the commercial flights, man, I am way left of center. That's bad. But yeah, the commercial planes, it makes a huge difference, I think. Let's see if we can't pull this thing in. Tower down. This looks so cool. And I'm getting really excited to actually fly out of this airport. Just so many cool planes going in and out. You know, there's probably not as much GA traffic as Van Nuys, but I think with the mix of you know, the commercial planes, corporate jets, a lot of the smaller corporate stuff, like there's a bunch of King Airs that come in and out of here as well. So this is a pretty tough to beat airport for plane spotting. Oh, dude. Are you kidding me? Fuel truck? I was probably going way too fast. But... Alright, let's see how close I can get this. I'm guessing probably not very. Okay. I don't know if that, dude, you gonna stop, bro? Oh. Oh, I stopped it perfectly, kind of. No, not perfectly at all, actually. Or maybe, what is that? $7.57. Alright, so I stopped it a little bit long and definitely not lined up right. But it was close. I had no help. Well, there you go, guys. This is the John Wayne Airport add-on. It's $21, $22, which I think is a perfectly fair price for the level of detail you get with this. I mean, it's a gorgeous, true to life. You know, it's got a bunch of really nice details, even off the airport. Like I said, all these buildings are the actual businesses, which I think is really cool. They could have easily kind of ignored this stuff and focused on the airport, but they didn't. They really, you know, the attention to detail was really cool. This is actually the flight school right here. It's the building that I'll be flying out of right here. Pretty cool. Cool. Alright guys, well thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments section. Subscribe if you haven't. I try to do as many of these as possible. And look forward to seeing you in the next one. Peace out.